Yeah, hi. MIT scientist says we're on the brink of a mass extinction event. He's been talking about it for years now, but nobody's listening. Inching toward extinction. There is no question. Things are a bit dire right now when it comes to climate change, but there is some good news. A Massachusetts Institute of Technology MIT scientist says we're on the brink of mass extinction. Wait, no, that's horrible news. Daniel Rothman, a professor of geophysics at MIT, has spoken about his prediction of a new mass extinction event in the past. Of a new mass extinction in the past. He reiterated his Cassandran concerns in a recent interview with the Times of Israel, saying that human disruptions of the carbon cycle will ultimately result in calamity. Every time there has been a major event in the history of life, there has also been a major perturbation of the environment, Rothen told the newspaper. These things tend to come together. Really? Yeah. I guess also even humans need an environment to be flooded with carbon. Rothman reached his conclusions by observing past mass extinction events during which there was an increased rate in carbon cycle change. In short, he says there's only so much carbon that can be injected into the atmosphere and oceans in a geological time frame before we reach an extinction level tipping point. For example, according to his calculations, the threshold of carbon in the ocean is roughly 300 gigatons, which is disconcerting because humans are on track to add up to 500 gigatons of carbon into the oceans by 2100. In his analysis, that puts the Earth squarely on the path towards a mass extinction event. Stop the apocalypse. Luckily, there is some hope. Global leaders are beginning to take the issue of climate change more seriously than ever before. Yeah, raising taxes. International efforts such as the recent UN Climate Change Conference are a big step in the right direction. And there have already been some rudimentary steps towards geoengineering. Still, there's a lot more countries can or should be doing to deal with the greatest extinctional threat of our time. It's, I think, frankly, a more difficult problem than the sort of stuff I work on because I'm just trying to figure out what the truth is, Rothman told the newspaper. Yeah. One would like to see more good people are doing their best. I don't know. This doesn't really convince me. Searching for the truth? Or keeping your job? What's more important, Mr. Rothman? Because if you would take a look at this, we are again back at Landscheid Cycles Research, a guide to understanding the solar power wave. Yeah, actually, I want to show you something still on the other page. This one. Understandsolar.com. We are now back to Landscheid. So, understanding the power wave action that controls solar output in respect to angular momentum theory is a fundamental requirement that perhaps very few have a basic insight. This article will attempt to explain the theory in segments which will hopefully spread some insight into this fascinating real-world observation. I just wanted to show you this one thing here. Angular momentum versus carbon-14. The sun has cycles, 12,000 years, 6,000 years, 3,000, 1,500, etc. Harmonics, subharmonics. So, you are here, and this is roughly 12,000 years ago. And 6,000 years ago, there was this other event with this Noah dude, and the ark, and the crow, and the pigeon. People still tell stories about that. And it might have been so that he was putting the crow out of the ark first because it was a sign that the age of Saturn ended. And now we have the sun as our sun and not Saturn. And we still like the Christmas tree, the star which comes on top of it. The star is representing Saturn, not the sun or anything else. It's Saturn. And the Christmas tree itself is just a representing of Jacob's ladder. Which is a plasma instability in the sky, which has been witnessed by ancient people. And this is still in our conscious or subconscious memory, collective memory. And so I really wonder what kind of truth this guy from this article is up to. I think, frankly, a more difficult problem than the sort of stuff I work on, because I'm just trying to figure out what the truth is. One would like to see more good people are doing their best. So you might start to watch suspicious observers. For example, check out Thunderbolt's project. And you don't have to wonder anymore about these kind of things, because the evidence is provided already a long time ago. Hannes Alfvén, Christian Berkland, Immanuel Velikovsky, Andrew Hall, Walt Thornhill, Donald Scott, and F. Cochrane, and who else? There are many people. Anthony Perret. So I really don't know what kind of truth this scientist is up to, because he obviously is searching at the either at the wrong. He's searching in the wrong way because he can't keep an open mind through the dogmatism of the science he is in. And because he doesn't know that he doesn't know, he won't get anywhere. And probably if you would provide him some electric universe theories, I don't know, how would he take it? Would he be offended? It would be interesting to know what he would say about that. But I leave it here. He's just watching at carbon. Doesn't make any sense. But, yeah. He's at least trying in some way. Thanks. I leave it here. Bye.